Stay back, you hear me? You monsters won't lay a finger on this village. What are you even doing here anyway? Won't tell me, huh? Makes no difference to me. Either way, I'm sending you all back to Eggman in pieces. Psycho Smash! Ha! Past, present, or future, I'm still the best. What are you guys looking at?
We are Heavy Egghammer Unit Squad 01-6-04.
So?
Release the pieces of the Chaos Emerald and you will not be harmed.
Leave. Now.
Negative. Prepare for annihilation.
If you think you can do it, step right up. Okay. Psycho Shock! What's the matter? Can't move? Here, maybe going airborne will help. If you seriously thought that you'd ever have a chance to defeat me, you must have had your head in the clouds. Time to come back to Earth. Whew! Finally! Huh? What the? It's no use! Sonic?
Whoa, chill out, Silver. It's me.
Sonic, you can't sneak up on me like that.
My bad. Good reflexes, though.
Hey, Silver!
Hi, Tails. What are you guys doing out here?
It's a pretty long story. We're looking for the Chaos Emeralds. Or at least what's left of them.
Those robots mentioned something about pieces of the Chaos Emeralds. Are they all broken?
Well, not all of them. I fixed this one.
How?
We don't know yet, but we know how Eggman's doing it. He's forcing them together to make these weird corrupted versions that might be even stronger.
We have to stop Eggman at all costs. There's no telling what he'll do with that kind of power. When those robots were looking for the pieces, they were trying to get to that village over there. Maybe the residents there might have them.
Okay, lead the way.
That's weird. No one around here has even heard of a Chaos Emerald.
It doesn't make any sense. The Ritter says we're practically on top of it. Whoa! Look, it's moving!
Where?
It's over there! Wait, now it's over there! Is it behind us?
Look, it's a Chow.
All the way out here in Holoska?
Hey there, little guy. Are you lost?
Prepare for annihilation.
The Egghawk. Haven't seen that in a while. Guess they really want those emerald pieces.
You guys just don't know when to give up, do you?
How about we show them how?
Works for me. Let's go.
Tails, what are you doing? Get him!
But the Chow!
Release the pieces of the Chaos Emerald.
Don't worry, little Chow. I won't leave you. Everything will be okay. I created an emerald!
Tails, watch out! Silver, give me some power!
Prepare yourself, robots. This is where we end you.
Got him! They're history.
Good riddance.
We make a pretty good team, Silver. Want to come along with us?
I'd be happy to, but I should help this little fella find his home. I hear that Chow Gardens are near clean water and there's plenty out here, so we've got a lot of ground to cover to find it.
All right, no worries. Catch you later.
Thanks for helping us out, little guy. We're one step closer to stopping Eggman. Bye, Silver.
Bye, Tails! Bye, Sonic! Good luck!
So you can make emeralds too, huh?
Oh, I guess I can.
So what was that back there? At the cave in Atabat?
What do you mean?
Frozen stiff, confident shot? It's not like you. It was more than you feeling like you were slowing us down, right?
Remember the time I stopped Eggman's missile attack in Station Square?
Yeah.
For the first time since we've been friends, I was the only one who could stop Eggman. That day, I realized that I couldn't depend on you forever. Not that I can't depend on you, but like, what happens when Sonic isn't here? You know? So I did what you do. I believed in myself and I fought anyway, even though I was scared. And then I won. I want to show you that I can do things too, Sonic.
I think I know the secret to why we can put these back together.
You do? What is it? Sonic, look!
Eggman! Looks like he's not far, and this time we'll get him good!